forcibly pulled out the money bag first and dragged Flanders out along with it. This scene was witnessed by Marge, who was close by. She couldn't believe Homer was so selfish, but Barb just arrived and saw Homer holding the flag and the donation, as well as his burn scars. She mistook him for a hero who saved the orphanage. Barb revealed Flanders' true face to everyone. Just as they were about to condemn Flanders, they found he had already disappeared. The escaped Flanders received a call from the debt collector again, who told Flanders he would pursue this debt to the end and told him to be prepared. Homer thus became a hero of Springfield. 3 years later, Homer opened a car repair shop and business was booming. On the surface, he and Marge were intimate, but after customers left, the situation was completely different. Only because Marge could never let go of Homer's selfish behavior back then. Homer wanted to explain, but didn't know where to start. Marge angrily told Homer that if it weren't for the children, they would have divorced 3 years ago. Just then, Bart suddenly appeared. Inspired by Homer's heroic deeds, he had now become well-behaved and sensible, and even earned a good kid badge. And Lisa, who had always been isolated, also became the most popular among the children because of Homer's heroic story. But to maintain the children's admiration for their father, Marge had to silently endure. But Bart pulled out a blank postcard sent from Wyoming. After that, Homer packed his bags and quietly left. This action aroused Marge's curiosity. The house next door where Flanders lived had also long been abandoned. Homer changed vehicles along the way and changed his hairstyle. Switching through countless identities, he walked into the deep mountains and forests and finally arrived at his destination.
Don't shoot, you little weirdos!
Daddy, it's Mr. Simpson!
Turned out that Flanders had quietly left the town 3 years ago and hid in the deep mountains and forests. During these 3 years, the food for his family was all delivered by Homer. Only because 3 years ago, Homer only wanted to save the money instead of saving Flanders, which caused Marge to keep hating Homer. This also made Homer keep using this method to atone. They hugged and cried together. Suddenly, the sound of a trap outside the window frightened Flanders, who hid behind Homer. Unexpectedly, it was Marge who opened the door. She thought Homer had another woman behind her back. Flanders came forward to explain that he was very grateful for Homer's efforts over the years. Marge couldn't believe that selfish Homer had done something so selfless. Homer suddenly thought about whether Marge was followed on her way here. In the end, the debt collector still found them. He pulled out his gun and walked in angrily, only to find they had already escaped through the tunnel. Flanders said he wouldn't let Homer and Marge get hurt, so after a hurried farewell, he went alone to draw away the debt collector. The two men faced each other again, and the man said since there was no money, he would repay with his life.
Blood it is. Balance.
Mr. Krabs, in order to make money, participated in the chef exchange activity. As a result, he didn't make any money, and he even sold Squidward. Mr. Krabs suddenly kicked all the customers out of the Krusty Krab. Mr. Krabs said that he had joined the chef exchange program, and now he had to send SpongeBob away. Although the new chef was arrogant and full of himself, Squidward was still very happy about SpongeBob's departure. At this time, SpongeBob had already arrived at the new restaurant. The head chef demanded that SpongeBob make a delicious dish immediately. SpongeBob made a Krabby Patty, but he soon found that no matter how he tried, the final product could only be a Krabby Patty. Customers all fell in love with the Krabby Patty, but the time for SpongeBob's exchange had come. He wanted to go back, but the head chef stopped him. SpongeBob took back all the Krabby Patties and was about to leave.
So long!
Everyone rushed up and tried to keep him. At this moment, the Krusty Krab had become a luxurious restaurant, but it needed to be sprinkled with gold to cover up the stench. The chef had a big argument with Mr. Krabs. He found that the decorations were just for show. Mr. Krabs declared bankruptcy. He mortgaged the Krusty Krab and Squidward, but the chef was also going to leave. In the end, Mr. Krabs had nothing left. He couldn't help but cry. SpongeBob came back with the customers. The ending was wonderful. Mr. Krabs got the customers back and became the ultimate winner.